Hi, it's Matt. Hopefully you're all okay. Everybody's safe and well. I just wanted to let everybody know we've sold our first property post lockdown, if you like, as in for estate agents, since we've been allowed to get out and show houses. And this isn't we're the greatest thing since sliced bread. We're selling hundreds of houses post, but just an update really on kind of how it's happened and what I've learned about the market since we've been allowed back out there. So to give you a brief background, it was a two-bedroom terraced house in Mendip Road, kind of on the Broomfield side of town. Asking price was 280,000, so a stereotypical first-time buy, if you like. And the first lesson that I've certainly learned is that first-time buyers are hungry to buy. We had loads of inquiries on the house. First-time buyers generally were the busiest section of the market before lockdown, and that doesn't seem to be have changed at all. I speak to a few different colleagues in the industry from around the country, and they're all reporting the same matter. So at the minute, the market is fueled by desire to buy to a certain element. First-time buyers been the lifeblood, because if the first-time buyers don't buy, the chains can't move upwards. And at the minute, from what I'm seeing, first-time buyers are still very keen to buy. So that's the first lesson. So that's really good. Second lesson was probably about financial qualification. So I actually sold the property within 48 hours originally, and sold, subject to contract, to a lovely couple. They'd had a mortgage agreement in principle. I showed them the property, loved it, agreed the price. Then it turned out, since they'd had their mortgage agreed, the lady, I think it had been placed on furlough. So once we found this out, we asked for an up-to-date agreement, and unfortunately it turns out they can't get the mortgage. So what that showed is, we financially qualify our buyers anyway by asking to see mortgages in principle, or we can put them in touch with a mortgage advisor if they don't have one. But it just shows that agreement in principle needs to be almost done on the day you agree the sale. It really needs to be up to date. So if you're selling a property and your agent's telling you they've got you a buyer, you just need to double check that financial side of things. It's not us as agents trying to be awkward. It's just the kind of the climate that we're in at the minute. We need to make sure everything's okay there. So that was the second lesson. And the third was really just how the viewing went. It was an empty house, so it was easier to show. I didn't like it, if I'm honest. For kind of 18, 19 years, I'm used to walking up to somebody, shaking hands, wandering around the house, having a little bit of a laugh as I show them, and just that general interaction. Whereas this, we obviously had to social distance, stay away, had to let them, they walked around more or less by themselves. I'd kind of just duck in and point bits out for them. But what I learned was all my viewers of the house have been really respectful. We've got policies in place to keep us and them safe. They turn up with either a fresh set of gloves or hand sanitizer. Everybody was really polite and understanding, and everybody took it seriously. So it's kind of showing out there that buyers are willing to work with us to have a look at the property safely, which is really nice. And fourth, and probably most important lesson for me, I've learned that even with this appalling hair at the length it is, I can still sell houses. So I'm really happy about that. So yeah, first time buyers are looking to buy. Financial qualification is really important, and viewers do seem respectful of social distancing. And I need a haircut. So if you've got a property at the minute under 325,000, which is about the price point for first time buyers generally in Chelmsford, there's 100% of market out there for your home. If you want any advice on the property market, please feel free to give me a call, 01245 835 859, or drop me an email, matt, M-A-T-T, @charlesdavidcasson.co.uk. Okay, hope you all have a nice evening, stay safe, and go and wash your hands.